Hello my fellow YouTubians, this is ThePoolSharkWizard, and today guys I got an unboxing for you. So I got a new toy right here. It's a Dell XPS. This is going to be my unboxing. So I have a sight going over here. I also have a camera over here. Hi camera over here. You know, this is pretty cool. So this is how it's going to start out. I got myself a brand new knife, and I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on the camera right here so you guys can see it. I got myself a new cutting tool. Doo-dun, 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 doo-dun. Shark knife! So guys, I got a shark knife now. It's definitely pretty cool. It's going to be my unboxing type of knife. It opens up packages quite nicely. I picked it up on Amazon, and it was actually pretty cheap, but it's definitely pretty cool. It's got a happy little smile on it and that sort of thing. So to start out, I got this little box. When I originally ordered this, I ordered a second keyboard and mouse because this one's wireless. So we're going to go ahead and open this thing first. Give it a little slice there. Open this thing up right here, like so. And you guys can have a look at the mouse. So it's a completely wireless mouse right there. I'm just going to try seeing. Hopefully this comes across. And it comes with all the batteries that you need for the mouse. I'm just going to move those off to the side. And it also comes along with a keyboard, so you get some directions and that sort of thing right there. And this keyboard that it has is pretty cool. Just going to pull it out of the package right quick, toss the box off to the side. This is the keyboard that it came with. It's a very small profile. Don't know which way is going to be better to see here, but it's a pretty small profile. It's really quiet, which is nice. And from what I understood, according to the description, this thing's waterproof. So that's definitely pretty cool. If you spill something, you should be all right. Now to get on to the big guy here. So we're going to use good old happy shark knife. Slice this thing open right here. And we are gonna see what this bad boy looks like. I'm pretty excited because the last time I actually bought a PC was back in 2010, and I believe at the time it was the XPS Studio 8100. I have a nice little note sheet right here. It was the XPS 8100, and you know, since 2010, it's 2014 now. Since 2010, it served me pretty well. I upgraded it to have 12 gigs of RAM. It only came with like 4 gigs of RAM. And it was a refurbished Studio XPS 8100. It was an Intel Core i5-650M. It only had 4 gigs of RAM. And it had a 1 gigabyte ATI Radeon HD 5450 DDR3 drive on it. So now I'm going to basically try opening these things as best as I can, and hopefully they will be on the camera. I'm going to hope they're going to be on the camera. At any rate, we'll fold this thing over, open this flap, because here's the basically the original keyboard that this came with. I think it's a wired one, hence why I upgraded to a wireless. I do have a current wireless one that is that I currently use, but I wanted to upgrade it to a wireless one. So I have a spare wired keyboard right here, and on this other side it's got a wired mouse, as you guys can see right here, just a wired little mouse, power cable right there, and it has a little HDMI, mini HDMI cable, which is kind of cool. It has the little warranty safety information. It also has like a quick start guide right here. But this is the 8700, and I'm just going to set this box off to the side for now also. Set you over there and get to the good guy. So out of the box, it looks in very clean condition, and I'm just going to kind of pull this thing out so we can have it right on top of our space here, and we can get rid of this big ugly box and give us a little bit more light going around here. So it came like this. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna stand it up a little bit here. Get rid of that little foam insert and get rid of this foam insert. Set those guys off to the side like so. And now we can bring up the beast. So it looks pretty awesome. It's a little dusty, of course. Could use a little wipe, but it has this protective film on there. So it has a real shiny outside. We got two USB 3.0 drives right there. 19-in-1 multimedia card reader. So you can do everything from your micro SDs to your SD cards and that sort of thing. So that's along the top here. This first door is going to be our DVD drive. And the second door, I think, is probably just going to be a blank one. Yeah, that's a blank one, so there's plenty of room to add other parts to it. Now, I'm going to grab my camera so we can see a little bit on the top here, and hopefully it will help out. It will help me out looking through the camera at any rate. So on the top here we have a couple of USB ports. This one I believe is used for charging. They're USB 2.0. You have a mic jack, and you also, the mic jack is right here, and a headphone jack. It's got the serial number and that sort of thing on there, so that definitely works. And now we'll move it around to the back side. Basically starting at the top, right here we have the power cable. We have a reset button, we have the power light indicator. Moving down a little bit, and I'm just going to turn this. We have two USB 2.0 jacks, plus we have the Ethernet cable. We then have another 4 USB 4.0 jacks, so that gives us 6 total USB 3.0 jacks. We have a display, we have an HDMI cover right here, we have a display right there. It has a 7.1 right along the back with another, looks like there's a mic jack there. On the video card, I'm going to drop down the tripod a little bit here. On the back of the video card right here, which the video card is a NVIDIA GTX 750 Ti. We have 2 DVI ports right there, and it looks like that's an HDMI port as well. So that's pretty much that. Now I'm just going to kind of go over the details that this thing has. It's definitely pretty cool. It's pretty much everything that I wanted for the most part, and now I can talk to the camera up there, which is awesome. This is the XPS 8700 Special Edition. It's in the black chassis. It has Windows 8.1 in it, 64-bit. It has a 4th generation Intel Core i7-4790 processor. It also has 16 gigabytes of dual channel DDR3 RAM, and that's 4 gigabytes by 4, so there's 4 slots in here for the gigabytes, and each one has 4 gigabytes in them. The video card, which is a GeForce GTX 750 Ti, that's a 2 gigabyte card, and it's DDR5. It also has a 2 terabyte 7200 RPM hard drive, plus a 32 gigabyte solid state drive, which is definitely pretty cool. I can always upgrade that solid state drive later on. It also has, internally it has wireless and it has Bluetooth capabilities, which is definitely cool. The front tray is DVD drive. It has integrated 7.1. The 19-in-1 multimedia card reader. 6 USB 3.0 ports, 4 USB 2.0 ports, and I believe one of them's more used for a charging. It has the headphone and microphone jacks on the top. It comes with the connectors on the back were 2 DVIs, and oh, that's what it was. It was a mini HDMI cable, so that would explain that other little cable. So that's definitely pretty cool. I believe it has a 460 watt power supply, but this PC is replacing, as I mentioned before, my XPS 8100 that I got back in 2010. The problems I've been having with it for the last couple of years here is whenever I'm trying to do a video, the driver card would basically stop working. So if I was trying to edit videos, then it would just kind of freeze and I'd pretty much have to redo all the other stuff. So I was saving and saving very often. This is my new one. I'm extremely happy. This video probably isn't going to have the fire up because I want to make sure everything's working. And I'll probably do a video later on with the fire up saying, you know, showing how quick it is. And I'm sure it's going to be pretty fast. That's my guess. That's my hope anyways. So guys, I think I'm going to call the video good here. You guys might have noticed I have a green screen behind me now. I did all the setup. I also I made a DIY stand. I took some pictures along the way of that. If you guys would like to know how I did it, I could definitely do a video. Just let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see that. But at any rate, guys, this is ThePoolSharkWizard. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. And I will talk to you guys next time. Take care, and bye-bye.